It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor report, rumor report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
All right. Well, Tekashi 6ix9ine made a homophobic comment on Instagram regarding Lil Nas X. So Lil Nas X went ahead and aired out some DMs on TikTok. And according to Lil Nas X, I guess Tekashi was trying to slide in his DMs. So dancing along to one of his own songs, Lil Nas X addressed the comment by asking, "This you?" and then shared a screenshot of his DMs of 6ix9ine with two separate messages. "Yo," in October of last year, and then "Gonna be in your city soon. What you doing? LOL." And that was from last month. Well, Tekashi then responded saying this.
"Before this even start, we're gonna nip this in the... It's my gram right here. 6ix9ine, this my account. Look, stop playing with me, son."
So he's trying to prove that he didn't actually reach out to him.
I mean, what would
I don't
be
know.
the
I
problem?
believe
Yeah, what would be the problem if you reached out to him?
nothing.
I will say this: the Lil Nas X don't give a F. I like that guy since
I know. He's great.
But also, if you're Tekashi, you can't be homophobic when your rap name is 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine?
All right, now let's move on to some positivity. Zaya Wade has met Michelle Obama virtually. They did a Q&A session yesterday, and Zaya Wade then shared that on Instagram. And so before they started discussing becoming, they did talk about advice for teen readers. They did talk about how Zaya was nervous to meet Michelle Obama, and she said that's her idol.
What advice do you have for teens who want to be themselves and thrive?
Well, like you have and currently are. I am just so proud of you being just an amazing role model and embracing your truth. You're already doing this. So maybe this is for some other young people that are listening. It does take time to know what your self is, for young people. So my first piece of advice is be patient with yourself.
Now, Michelle Obama also asked Zaya what advice she had for young people trying to find themselves. And Zaya Wade said, "We all think that we thrive with people who are just like us, but I think getting a different perspective from someone else who isn't like you really helps. That definitely helped me in becoming me and defining my truth."
I think she's great. I love what Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, how they're raising her. I just love it, man. I really, really love it.
All right, Eddie Murphy has explained how Arnold Schwarzenegger is the person who inspired him to do Coming to America. He was talking to Yahoo Entertainment, and here's what he said.
You know what happened? I was watching, I think it was one of those movies with Schwarzenegger where they used that Terminator movies, and they used that special effect where they made him really young. And I was like, hey, if you did that scene, we could do a scene where we're young and that scene where we're in the club, we could connect it. Then this happened, and then that was the piece that made it all kind of fall into place.
Okay. I mean, I don't know, man. I think it might have been Ryan Coogler and Aaron Magruder that inspired Coming to America too. Because
but they didn't direct it all. They didn't direct it though.
Yeah, but I read a treatment. that they wrote back in the day, and I know Eddie said he didn't like Ryan's idea for Coming to America, but the treatment I saw that they presented has a lot of similarities to the movie that's currently streaming on Amazon Prime Video.
Now, Yee, have you seen the movie yet?
No, it's out today.
I know a lot of people have seen it already. They've been hitting me in my DMs and leaving comments.
I've been getting a lot of packages though from them.
Yeah, me too.
The packaging is great.
Dope.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of promo materials for Coming to America.
They sent us some Soul Glow. I'm trying to figure out if that's real Activator or not.
It is. It's real Activator. I read the box. I read the
that's from Bronner Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I got some sexual chocolates. Yeah.
We talking Arsenio Hall next hour. Next hour, I'm talking Arsenio Hall.
All right. Well, and they've been doing a lot of press lately because Eddie Murphy also did Kevin Hart's Sirius XM podcast, Comedy Gold Mines with Kevin Hart. And he talked about how he had actually planned to start doing stand-up again, and then the pandemic.
My plan was to do Dolomite, Saturday Night Live, Coming to America, and then do stand-up. And then the pandemic hit to shut the whole down. Then the whole time last year, I would have been out working on my act, trying to get my right. Hey, when the pandemic is over and it's safe for everybody to go out and do it, then the plan is to do it.
Should Eddie Murphy do stand-up?
Yeah, why not?
If he wants to, yeah.
You know what? Oh, my God. You know what I'd like to see Eddie do? I would like to see Eddie do what Mike Tyson did when Mike Tyson did his one-man show. And he came out there and he just told stories about his time in Hollywood. I think Eddie should do that. Because the bar for Eddie Murphy stand-up is so high, and it's almost like you can't get to that level again. You just
If you remember, he was a couple of years ago, he was negotiating a deal with Netflix, and that was for an undisclosed number of stand-ups. Remember, they were saying he was going to get about $70 million.
Yeah, if I was Eddie, I'd come out in the throne and I'd be like, I'm gonna sit down because I don't want y'all out here trying to, saying Eddie Murphy's doing stand-up again. I would come out in the throne and I would just do the one-man show like Mike Tyson did.
It's funny that you said that because watching Coming to America 2, my bar is so high from the original one because, like I said, that is my favorite movie. That I don't think it can't compare, and I try to compare it, and it just can't.
And it'd be the same thing with Eddie. You got Raw, you got Delirious. Like people would compare it to that. I if I was Eddie, I would just come out and do a one man show because whenever you hear him just tell stories about his time in Hollywood and things that he's experienced, they're hilarious. I would just do that same way Mike Tyson did.
All right, now Nas recently did an interview with Financial Times, and he was saying that he doesn't feel like he's in competition with any of the younger rappers. He said, I appreciate what's out there, but there's no one keeping me up at night. I hear a new rap record, I think it's great, but I don't listen to it the next week. And he did say that Pop Smoke did catch his eye. He said, we were happy to see that young king come up. He was a breath of fresh air. The drill movement in London, Chicago, and New York is really exciting. He also says that he has some plans to turn his track from Illmatic, New York State of Mind, into a film.
That's dope. Yeah, that's dope. That's interesting on me because Nas is a god MC, right? Like I mean, Nas is in my top 7 favorite rappers of all time. So I always wonder how people like that do see the game because they're artists, you know what I mean? So their palette is different than ours.
All right, well, that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. But you notice all of the greats, they love the new artists. Sometimes it'd be the B level and C level artists. They'd be like, I hate hip hop right now. But all the god MCs, whether it's Hove or Nas or wherever else you put in that category, they love the new MCs and love to work with them,
Yeah, that's why that's why it's interesting to hear Nas say nobody keeps him up at night. Like, I don't know.
He said he appreciates it and he can enjoy it, but he's just not up at night.
Yeah, I get it.
All right. Well, we got front page news next. What we talking about?
Well, let's talk about All-Star Weekend. It's going down this weekend. Envy, you're in Atlanta already, right?
Yep.
All right, so let's discuss what's happening.
All right, we'll do that when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Come back.